Hi everyone, I'm Leon Thomas Lewick. Here's your political news roundup for Friday, September 14th. Violent demonstrations, in some cases outright riots, marked the latest anti-American protests in the Middle East. They were triggered by an American-made independent video mocking Islam and the Prophet Muhammad, but they extended into a general dislike of all things American. Most took place in North African countries, and most involved U.S. embassies, but other American symbols, including many flags and even a KFC restaurant, were also destroyed. Meanwhile, President Obama and Secretary of State Hillary Clinton were on hand today for the return of the remains of 4 Americans killed in the protests at a U.S. embassy in Libya. A new poll reaffirms what we've seen in others since the political conventions. President Obama and Mitt Romney are nearly dead even among likely voters in the November election. Today's New York Times CBS News poll saw 49% favored Obama to 46% for Romney, with the 3% difference falling within the poll's margin of error. Obama leads by 12 points among women, Romney leads by 8 among men. Obama leads by 21 points in households making under $50,000 a year. Romney leads among higher income groups, including a lead of 16 points among those making more than $100,000. So far, the Mitt Romney presidential campaign has been virtually silent on the subject of former President and fellow Republican George W. Bush. That position will soften just a bit next week. On Tuesday, Mrs. Ann Romney will attend a fundraising luncheon at the former president's Dallas, Texas home. The Romney campaign says it's unsure whether the former president will attend the luncheon or another Romney fundraiser that night in Dallas. George W. Bush left office with near historic low approval ratings. He's kept a very low profile in the presidential race. And Republican Congressman Tim Holzkamp of Texas is raising eyebrows today over extreme anti-abortion comments. Holzkamp said besides slavery, abortion is the other darkest stain on America's character. His comments were made to a Values Voter Summit meeting in Washington. Holzkamp called Planned Parenthood the equivalent of slavery forces and a racist organization. He added that the Obama administration is looking to make abortion more available and more frequent and wants Americans to pay for it even if they disagree with it. That's your political news roundup for Friday, September 14th. I'm Leon Thomas Lewick. Stay logged on to rttnews.com for the latest political, economic, and stock market news all day long.